Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you a little tiny tutorial on how to use your Keto Mojo. If you're in my classes, you understand why I recommend you purchasing the Keto Mojo. The most important reason is simply to know where you stand. Are you in ketosis, or are you have you slipped out, or have you not entered ketosis yet? And I just really believe that it's, in order to know where you're going, you need to know where you are. And so by testing your ketones, you can tell if you indeed have put your body into a state of ketosis, which just means you're burning fat instead of sugar in your bodies. And so you can test this 3 different ways. The first way being a urine strip, and you can get those at Walmart or CVS or somewhere like that. Very cheap. But the problem with those is they're not very accurate, and they don't give you an accurate measure of how many ketones are in your body, and they just, quite frankly, are not accurate after about a month. So you can also test with your breath. This is not as accurate as well, because it's testing the ketones that are leaving your body versus the ones that are in your system right now. So my suggestion, my recommendation is to go to ketomojo.com. Don't get any compensation from this company at all, but that's the one I use. It's the most accurate. I really recommend this. So ketomojo.com, they're really inexpensive. They're only about $49. Where the expense comes in is the strips, because they're about $1 a piece. So at first I test a lot, a couple times a day, perhaps, just to kind of see what the time clock does to your ketones. I tend to test higher more in the evenings, which is really opposite of a lot of people. They test more accurate or more ketones in the morning. So it's good to know your body, good to know where you stand at all times. So when you order it, you get this package. It's a little overwhelming at first, but basically you want to open it up, and you will see what's looks like this. This is your a Lancet, I think it's called. This is your ketone calculator measurer machine, and these are your strips. So what you're going to want to do, I'm going to try to do this so you can see it. You're going to want to get all of these things out, and there's a little bit of a setup right at first where it has you take one of these strips, and basically it's going to register your strips that you got in this package with your actual meter. So you're going to get an accurate test. So basically I get out my measuring meter, and I'm going to take out one of my strips. Okay, I'm going to try to do this with just 2 hands. We'll see how it happens on video. But you'll take out one of your strips. They just simply look like this. Okay, this part here is where you stick in the machine. This part is where you're going to collect the blood samples. So I'm going to just take my ketone meter, and I'm going to stick it like that, and it's automatically going to pop up, and I'm going to wait a couple of seconds, and you're going to see your number, and that number that pops up is going to be what you've measured your strips in when you set it up for the first time. So mine says 953. That just happens to be this batch of strips that are registered as 953. So when you see this, you know you're ready to go. Then you get your Lancet out, and this Lancet is very, very simple. You can set the depth of the needle, so some of you don't need very much. Some of you have pretty thick skin. I've got mine set all the way up because I was having trouble getting the blood to come out. So so that I set mine pretty deep. So basically I just pull it back. When this shows an orange line in there, you know it's ready to go. You just simply press the button, ouch, and you make your fingertip bleed just a little bit. Then I'm going to take this meter, and I'm going to collect the blood. Okay, it's going to count down for 10 seconds, and then it's going to show you what your reading is. Okay, so mine says my ketones, and it's backwards here, I'm sorry, but my ketones read 2.7 mmol/L. Okay, that's the setting that it should be at, and it'll be that way when you get it in the package. Okay, so mine's 2.7. If you are in ketosis, you will read 0.5 to 5. Okay, so 1.5 is prime fat burning. That's the prime fat burning stage. Okay, so I try to keep mine at 1.5 or above. When you get into the upper numbers, you want to make sure that you're drinking enough, because sometimes if you're dehydrated, that raises your ketone level, and you don't want to go too high. So 2.7, I'm in deep ketosis. So all I've had to eat today is my bulletproof coffee. I have not had lunch yet, so my body's still kind of, I broke the fast with the what did I put in there? I put butter in my bulletproof coffee this morning, so broke the fast with that. But other than that, that's all I've had to eat. So I am in deep ketosis right now. Basically, once you do that, you're done. You just take out the strip and you are ready to go. So that is really all it is to testing your blood. The biggest thing is a little prick in your finger, and we're used to that. So I really recommend making sure that your body is in ketosis. That's one of the first things I'm going to ask you. If you tell me that you're stalled, it's going to be, how are you in ketosis, number one. Number two, have you gotten enough sleep? Sleep impacts your ketones. Are you stressed? Stress is it's one of the biggest issues to losing weight. Is we are all stressed, and your body produces cortisol. Cortisol raises your insulin, and you've got a big vicious circle. So I recommend, stepping outside. If you're getting in a stressful situation, step outside, breathe, pray, those kind of things. Get enough sleep, 6 to 8 hours, get enough sleep. But most of all, you can't know where you're going unless you know where you are. So that is why I highly recommend testing your ketones. I just think that is critical. So I wanted to give you a little tutorial on how to do it. It's so stinking easy. Now that I've been fat adapted for a while, for about 6 to 9 months, I test once a week just to make sure, or if I know I eat something that's maybe questionable, did this kick me out of ketosis? I'll check it then, but I don't check it as much. But at first I checked about, oh gosh, sometimes once a day I checked, and so that can be where your expense comes in. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say to you today. I'm so proud of you guys. You're doing incredible, and I hope this helps you just a little bit. Have a great day, guys.